Hello everybody, I am Chance with Coast to Coast Pools. On today's video, we're gonna go over the top five things you need to consider before you design your pool. Number one, this one might seem like it's a small thing, but the very first thing that I would consider is, who are you gonna have build this swimming pool? What level of company are they? Are they reputable? Are they gonna be in business for a long term? Are they gonna be able to complete the project? You hate to have to say those things, but I will say over the last several years, it has not been easy being a swimming pool contractor, and a lot of companies have fallen to the wayside because they couldn't keep up with, one, the demands, or two, the crazy inflation that's been associated with any type of construction project. So the very first thing I would consider is, who are you gonna have build the pool, and are they reputable? The second thing to consider is gonna be more technical. The second thing is, how much space do you have? And that might seem obvious, but unless you live on multiple acres, not so obvious. You're gonna need a survey and a drainage plan from your county or city that is gonna indicate what your actual property lines are. And then inside of that is there's actually regulations and stipulations on how far to the left, right, or back you can go. You've got setbacks that basically tell you how much deck or how much pool you can have. You're gonna have easements on either side that are for drainage. They're gonna say how far you can go with your deck. I know, the local municipalities and the government always watching us, telling us what we can do, but unfortunately, when you build a swimming pool, you have to have a permit, and there's gonna be regulations and stipulations for your design that have to be approved by a city planner. So number two is gonna be, what space do you have? Number three is gonna be, does the pool company who builds your swimming pool offer service and maintenance? That's a really important thing that maybe we don't think about, but imagine this. Imagine you go buy a brand new Mercedes-Benz, you have a problem with said Mercedes-Benz, and you can't take it back to have it serviced or have it looked at. So a key thing for me, anytime I do anything with a purchase, especially something like a pool, I'm not just saying this, is are they gonna be able to service, uphold a warranty, maintain the pool, meaning are they gonna be able to clean it on a weekly basis? Number three is, do they offer service and warranty? And of course, weekly pool maintenance. And number four is gonna have to do with the awful word, budget or cost. Well, do you know how much you want to spend on the budget? Is this your forever home? When you consider these things, there's certain areas that we can shift the budget to either elevate the pool or tone it down based on what you're doing. Here's one of the misconceptions that people have, and realtors will tell you this if the house has a pool, but it's really not that true. You really don't get a giant uptake and positive equity or value on your home by adding a pool. You do get a little bit, but the thing that we would always want to guide people towards or have people think about is, build this pool for your enjoyment. Don't build it to try to increase the value of the real estate, because it's not going to do what you think it is. It's not the same thing as a kitchen remodel or a whole home remodel. You're adding something to the house, yes. It's a feature of the house, yes it is. But build it because it's what you guys want it to be, or what your family wants it to be, or because you enjoy it. Don't build it specifically as a quote-unquote investment to the property. Where somewhere like Florida, yes, it might increase a little bit. Texas, yes, a little bit. But overall, that should not be the motivation. So think about what you want to allocate for your project. You can obviously share that with us. And there's a lot that we can do if we know that up front. Whatever it is you're wanting to invest, come up with that number in your head. Let us help you, whether it goes over or under a little bit. That's a great thing, because you're going to enjoy it for years. So what I would say is, build the pool that you want to enjoy for years. And number five is going to be a hybrid. Number five is, think about the water features you want, and do you want a spa? Not everybody wants a spa, because based on the size, like we talked about that survey, what that will allow, sometimes you're going to be forced to take away from maybe the pool that you want to fit the spa. Now, like, you can look at the one behind us, and it's a pretty good sized pool, but the spa is a big focal point. You get a nice water feature with the spa. Obviously, heating a body of water and having the therapy jets and all that, that's a nice feature to have. I do know most people use the spa more than they do the pool if they don't have children. In the winter months, people will turn on their app, crank up that spa, and use it all the time. It is an investment, but I would say, think about what you want, and if you want a spa, that would be number five. To piggyback off of that would be, do you want water features? Water features like these scuppers here in the background, nice raised area, which changes the geometry and the elevation of your pool, which just makes it look a little nicer, makes it a little more luxurious. But a lot of people like to have that beautiful sound. When you have that sound, obviously, that's one of the things you can enjoy out on your patio, whether you're using the pool or not. Guys, do us a favor, like the video, subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Go to our Instagram and our Facebook, like us there. Stay tuned for the next one.